Hey, Crystal Zorich here with Mark Oxtown. We're going to give you a quick briefing on shooting position. Where do you shoot from? I see a lot of people coming out to Shuffleboard and they get their disc and they move all this out of the way and they're doing this and they're moving it back and forth. They don't know where to shoot from. So there's certain places that you should shoot your disc from. What I can tell you from my experience, 90% of Shuffleboard shots are taken from the #1 position. Where is that? Mark, show us where the #1 position is.
For yellow, it's right here. For black, it's right there.
Same spot. 90% of the shots I take are from the #1 position. When I go to a tournament and watch professional shuffleboard players play, 90% of the shots they take are from the #1 position, no matter what color they're on. Okay? Now, there are positions 2.
We can go 2.
3.
2 here. 3 here.
And then we have 4. And 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, if you want to look at it that way.
Yep. So when I line my discs up, I put them in 1, 2, 3, 4 order. The discs are numbered. So with 90% of our shots being taken from the #1 position, where are the rest of our shots taken from? 9% of mine, so that leaves 1. I'm at 99% of shots are taken along the 4 line here, okay? So most of my shots are from here, small percentages from here, and an even smaller percentages is from 2 and 3. When I watch tournaments and see the pros shoot, that's what I see as well. Now, why do we shoot from the 1 and the 4 mostly? The 1 is used when you have an open board a lot of times, right? You can shoot from anywhere. You took a lot of your warm-up and practice shots from the 1. You know how the drift is working from that side. The 2 and 3 are the least used. The 4 is the next second most shot from position. And we use that 4 when we're shooting behind St. Pete's and Tampa's. Anytime we're trying to get behind a hide. And we can discuss hides in another video because it's a really important part of the game as well. However, shooting position is. So keep that in mind when you're shooting for your game. One thing I want to point out, and Mark does this, he's really great at it. When he's playing and he's noticing his discs are going long, he has a trick, and we're going to tell you about it. Go ahead, Mark.
My trick, huh?
Yeah.
So if you're, let's just say you're on your hammer, and you're either always going long or you're always hitting the 7-8 line, which means you're going long because you're probably trying to get an 8, you can shoot from back here. That gives you roughly 10, 12 more inches of space, which if I shoot from here and I'm consistently hitting my 8-7 line, I shoot from here, that should be a beautiful 8, assuming same speed, same swing.
Same technique, same everything. So if you're consistently shooting the same way, and on a court, let's say a new court, you're shooting long or you're shooting short, make an adjustment. Don't be afraid to do that. That's what shooting position is all about, okay?
And when we say shoot from 1, it is not here. It is not here. It is here.
Tucked into that corner.
Tucked into this corner. That's going to give you, you're going to end up with a line basically as you're playing the game. You're going to start to learn the consistency of that exact shot. Sure, I might be aiming that way, or I might be aiming that way, but if I'm launching from the same position, it's going to become very predictable. Same with the 4. When we say shoot from 4, as Crystal mentioned, you're using it to get behind a St. Pete or a Tampa typically. You don't, this is not a 4. This is not a 4. This is not a 4. 4 is here.
On that line.
I'm trying to get that angle that'll get me behind my St. Pete or get me behind my Tampa.
When people shoot from up here, I usually tell them pull it back.
You can do that.
My coach, Frank Nazoliak, says use all the real estate the court will give you. Make sure you're doing it too. All right? And that's the tutorial on shooting position.